Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich and today is November 23rd, 2021. How's everybody's Tuesday going so far? I hope that you guys are all well. And again, this video finds you in good health, good spirits, and good energy. Thank you guys for tuning in to yesterday's video. Thank you for coming on board for the journey. On today's video, folks, we're going to be talking about Greyhound, who is the fastest hound on the chain. We're going to be talking about setting up your XRPL trust lines when it comes to different digital assets built on the XRPL, preferably. With this one, we're going to be talking about Greyhound since today. Yesterday, it was announced that Greyhound was actually getting started with their Power Piggy program on Bitrue. So we want to cover that so you folks know how to do that. And most definitely, those trust lines are important for us to kind of get used to and equipped with when it comes to doing it on a regular basis so that we can add those trust lines, get our tokens of choice added, and we can actually take control of our own situation when it comes to our accounts. So anyway, folks, we're going to get right into it. But most definitely before we do, I want to make sure that we acknowledge every single one of you at the top of every video. You guys are what makes the channel go, and you guys are well appreciated and acknowledged. So thank you so much. Without further ado, Bitcoin's dominance 41.8%, Ethereum 19.4%. We got a global crypto market cap of 2.57 trillion, which is a decrease over last day, which is about 1.5%, which is no worries, no harm, no foul, because at the end of the day, it's great buying opportunities. And we're going to show you a great buying opportunity when it comes to Greyhound here in just a minute. Bitcoin, $57,433. Ethereum, $4,286.68. While BNB is at $598, trying to breach $600 yet again, which I do believe it will happen. Sitting at number 3, Solana, $217.26 at number 5. While Cardano is still at $1.80, well, somewhere in around about that range. Great accumulation phase, great to dollar cost average Cardano, especially when you see XRP at number 7 on its heels at $1.05. Great opportunity as well. And again, those are that is my bottom line. That is my foundation. And XRP should be bought up as much as you possibly can, as low as you possibly can, because we don't know when there's going to be some sort of agreement to let XRP loose, or some sort of event that will cause XRP or need XRP to be utilized in a financial meltdown. Anyway, Polkadot, $40.42 USDC. We still got a $36.6 billion market cap, while Dogecoin jumped back into the top 10 at 23 cents. Competing went AVAX Avalanche at $128.77. And real quickly, we can look down the market and see what's going on. Some green here, some red there. Most definitely a lot of red, but no worries, no concerns. As long as you don't do anything, you should be okay. All right. So anyway, we're going to get to the fastest found on the chain, which is a decentralized meme token built and run by the XRP community. We briefly went over this in a video last week as it became one of the tokens that was going to be voted on, which it did get accepted by the from the BTR vote on Bitrue. So again, here we are going over it, recapping it. Make sure we just speak specifically on Greyhound on this video. Greyhound is a community-driven project which is running on the XRPL ledger, which offers exciting possibilities for tokenized assets as we move into a new paradigm of speed and accessibility. You can read their white paper there, and you can also click this button here on how to buy your Greyhound tokens. So again, folks, we want to make sure that we go over this keyword here, tokenized assets, because what we are going to realize is that there's going to be a lot of things on the blockchain that will become tokenized, in the sense that you're going to be able to see how it's breaking down and the monetary value shifts hands when it comes to different types of assets on the blockchain. So that's important. We kind of went over that yesterday in yesterday's video. So if you want to check that out or break that down, go ahead and check that video out. But here, this is going to be on the Greyhound network as far as what they're trying to do as far as tokenizing those assets. And here's a little bit about Greyhound, which is again the fastest hound on the chain. Got the speed versus Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, okay, and got cost per transaction versus Shiba Inu and Dogecoin as well, which is relatively cheap. Then you got the market cap here, which is approximate market caps above 20 billion, 10 million for Greyhound, which will again continue to grow. There's no question about it, okay? And here are some Greyhounds up for adoption. And this is kind of where we want to get into the meat of the video as far as how we're going to add those trust lines. So with your XRP toolkit, we're going to go over that just briefly. And then with the Zum wallet, we're going to also go over that as well, so that you can set these trust lines up and connect your either the Ledger, Nano S, RX, or your Decent wallet and your Zum wallet. So you can actually make transactions that way, have your stuff placed there. So here with the XRP toolkit, you want to go to xrptoolkit.com and check that out. Make sure you go ahead and give them a bookmark so you can always refer back to it. Then you want to be able to trade on the XRPL ledger, be your own bank, send, receive, and trade crypto assets from your own wallet, sign any transaction type on the XRPL. So what you want to do is press this get started button. This is going to pop up, folks. Okay. Once that pops up, you can buy any one of these devices. You can buy a Cobble wallet, Decent wallet, Ledger Nano S, or X. Listen, this is not a paid advertisement. I'm only here to show you how to get all of this stuff started, situated, so that you can secure and store your assets safely. All right, and then here is the Zum wallet on Google Play or the Apple App Store. Then what you want to do here then is connect wallet, okay? And then what you want to do is get your device plugged in and everything ready to go. Then connect your wallet, okay, because you're going to need it. And, I'm not going to actually do it live. What I'm going to do is just get to a certain point, where you can actually see what's going on. So we're going to cancel that. But as you get to the next step of that, what you're going to need is this here, because it's going to ask you to add a token of choice or whatnot. And this is the keys that you need here. This RJWBAKC address, you're going to need to input that. And this is with the Zum wallet as well. Then you're going to need the token currency code, which is Greyhound. And then you're going to need this limit to set the trust line on your Zum or your XRPL toolkit. Okay, so again, it will prompt you once you get back to that will connect, and that will give you some prompts to add to that wallet, particularly when you sign in for your XRPL toolkit, and it's all available. You'll see if you have your airdrops, what is coming if they haven't come already, like your Flare tokens. You'll be able to see all of that. All right. And then even with your Zum wallet, you want to be able to set your trust line. Then that's going to be able to send your tokens over to your Zum wallet if you choose to use your Zum. For me personally, it will be on my Ledger, or I will keep them on my Bitrue account. So here's a video that we've gone over before, but this is a solo airdrop setup video, but it's kind of self-explanatory when it comes to other tokens as well besides solo. And in this case, we're talking about Greyhound. So it's the same process. You're going to add that token. Once that comes up, there's going to be, a right hand, on the right hand side, there's going to be some stuff, which is going to have like a drop down box here on the left. And on the right, you're going to see Greyhound. Once you put that in, okay, once you type it in and everything else, then what you're going to do is go back here and put all of this information in there as well. So don't sleep on these codes. Make sure you have them ready, and just keep this up like this. And you can copy and paste, so on and so forth. But make sure when you copy and paste that there's no spaces afterwards or before. It won't go through. So make sure it's all one set of numbers and letters where there's no airspace at the end, if you get what I'm saying. So anyway, here we want to also go ahead and give them a follow, which they follow me back, which is great news, based on what I was able to present in last week's video. Greyhound will be on the XRP ledger again, fastest hound on the chain. And as we spoke last week, I believe these followers were far less than 11,000. I think they were down to like 4,500, almost 5,000 followers. So again, that means that they are growing rapidly, and I'm happy to see that because this is great news. Okay. And here, what we wanted to go over specifically on this video, they announced that holding Greyhound is about to get super comfy. So if you like staking rewards, Power Piggy, all of that, here we are at that stage for you to get some interest on your return. They will be launching Greyhound and Power Piggy at 1600 UTC on November 23rd, which is today, which is already live with 9% APR. And in addition to that, a round of lockup investments for Greyhound begins on November 24th, which is tomorrow, which will be 50% APR. And then here is more info here. You can click that there and then most definitely check that out. So again, they also announced on their Twitter feed as news of Greyhound staking 9% and 50% locked on Bitrue gets around. Our chart is flirting with the all-time high. Now we announce our website has been updated. Real-time price and supply. Okay, updated list of exchanges plus some other fine tunings. You check it out there, which we've already gone over. And then they automate a correction in that tweet. The supply is not in real time, though it is implied. So they apologize for that, but the price is also in real time. So let's go ahead and check out that price on Greyhound on Bitrue. Give that a refresh, okay? So here it is. It's trading in the red, which is down 7%. I always look at buying opportunities regardless if it's down or not. And especially at a price like that where it's not even at a penny yet. So again, it got some zeros to remove. And what I would encourage you all to do, we talked about this yesterday, is that when there's an opportunity to stack up, and I mean really stack up at low prices, where we were talking about gala games yesterday, sometimes when you at least expect a price to explode, it explodes. And when you look back on it, you can ask yourself, wow, why didn't I buy more? And I don't ever want to have us not have those, why didn't we buy more? So we're going to up the ante. We're going to up the ante to at least 100,000 tokens, every single token that we get into, because those are going to be your booms. Those are going to be your great return on your investment. And at that point in time, you can actually shave off accordingly and not really hurt your bag. So again, we're going to learn from that, and we're going to load up on Greyhound. We're going to most definitely get what we need to get to invest in the Power Piggy. So let's go ahead and check that out. Here is an article on Bitrue at thezendesk.com. And if you're planning to hold Greyhound for a long time in the future, then you can set and forget it on our investment service and watch as you receive interest over time with no strings attached. So again, folks, I'm a long-term hodler. I'm a long-term investor. So this is going to line up right along with what I believe in as far as an investor. I trade here and there when I need to. I take profits when I need to. But when I take those profits, I move them in for another opportunity. So to keep the momentum going, we're happy to announce that we'll be launching a Greyhound Power Piggy on November 23rd with an interest rate of 9%, which we've already discussed. In addition to that, a special round of lockup investments for Greyhound, which again will begin on November 24th, which will be an extra special as the interest rate will be 50%. And then again, when the cap opens, you will have a maximum of 48 hours to get your funds invested. However, the total cap available will be limited and may sell out early. And if you do intend to invest, we would recommend getting ready to put your funds in the moment that it opens. And the minimum that can be invested is 10 million. Greyhound, and the investment period will be for 30 days. Head over to Power Piggy right now to see how it all works and purchase Greyhound on the Bitrue exchange today so that you have everything ready for when the lockup cap opens on November 24th. So again, here it is. We're going to go over here to the Greyhound Power Piggy. Okay, so if you're on Bitrue, you kind of just press that Power Piggy button. It'll drop this drop down box here for you with all of the different assets that you can get your interest rate on, locking them up. With this one in particular, we have 9%, as we can see right here, Greyhound. All right, and then that 50% is going to kind of look like this MGS here, where it's going to have 50% up here for 30 days, if not longer, and 6%, like that. It's going to have that drop down. It's going to be two bubbles there for you to go into. So here, there's a total count VIP included, which is 700 million tokens. And then my investment is 0 yet. So we're going to get to that here today. And then VIP next community cap will be released at 10 BC. So on top here, there's going to be like a counter, which count down, all right, where it shows you the time limit or the time when it will become available. And what you want to do is make sure you always refresh. So if it does count down and you try to go to the details, it might not let you in. And when folks are on these things, I mean to tell you, they're on them. They are sitting ready to invest in Power Piggy. So it's kind of like a first come, first served basis. If there, you're there. If not, you got to wait till that time elapses so you can get back in on that community cap that's going to be available. So let's go check out the details here real quick. All right. And most definitely, I always encourage you folks, see how it's the countdown here. You got 700 million Greyhound that will be released in 51 minutes. All right. And most definitely, there's some VI cap remaining, which is 47,000. They haven't completely got all out, but you need 10 million. All right. And you need 1 million Greyhound to join. So that's not enough for anybody. 47,000 is not enough. So that's going to remain that way. So what you want to do is once that comes up, you'll see this over here, how many Greyhound you have. You want to click that all button, and then you want to press join. All right. And most definitely, if you want to have BTR, you're more welcome to do so. I encourage you to have BTR because you get to vote on things, and it also helps you your interest rates and things like that. So here, as we discussed BTR, hold BTR to increase the annual interest rate up to 10.8%. All right, so if you want more on your return on that interest rate, you got to hold more BTR. The interest generated is based on a 3-tier system according to your BTR that is held. And the tiers are defined as follows. If BTR count is less than $500, you receive the base interest rate, which is 9%. And if the BTR you hold in your current account is greater than or equal to $500 and less than $10,000, then the annual interest rate equal to base interest rate multiplied by 1.034. And here got if the BTR that you hold in your account is more than 10,000, then the annual interest rate equals the base interest rate multiplied by 1.2, and all funds put into Power Piggy are eligible to be the interest rate. So again, more BTR you hold, your interest rate increases. So if you have a lot of things posted in Power Piggy, you want to make sure that you have enough BTR. And again, I do believe that this token BTR will be great, all right, for long-term investors. And here are some of the rules. You want to go over here and read that there. Screen grab it, or you can actually just go on to the bitrue.com website. All of this is here. Even if you don't have an account, you can check it out and set it up. But most definitely, I encourage you guys to get onto the, staking rewards, your long-term investment ideas. And you know what? Greyhound is relatively new. I enjoy the project. I love what they're going to be bringing to the table for tokenized assets, NFTs, things like that, which is going to be fun. And we're also looking at like scavenger hunts, things like that, I believe. So I'm excited about the project, and I hope that you are too. We want to make sure that we get all of this information out there to all of the Greyhound community members, those folks who are in the XRP community, and those folks who actually enjoy building on the XRPL. We always want to give you a presentation on it. So thank you for tuning in to today's video. I hope you enjoyed the information. Share this information on your favorite social media platforms, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. I appreciate you all greatly. And most definitely go back and give Greyhound a follow on Twitter and make sure that you're keeping up to date with the latest and greatest news from them. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. God bless. Take care. And as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.